Hi, how are you? Keith.
Hi,
Hi, how you doing?
doing good. How are you?
That's good. I'm doing good. I'm just trying to send a few more people the link so they can hop on. If not, it's okay. I'll just send them the replay. So how you feeling?
I'm doing good. Tired.
Tired? Sundays, man, it's the prep for the whole week for me. It's crazy.
Oh, I know. I'm like trying to wrap up schoolwork.
Oh, don't worry. I won't take much of your time, so I'll just wrap
Oh,
this
you're
up.
fine. You're fine. I could use a break.
All right. So welcome to our first fall, how do you say it, check-in, getting started right. I decided to do this a little differently. I know that you're not new to the challenge group. I know that in the past there was a theme going on, and now I have more like an MBF. But what I want to do now is that I'm gonna start changing things up, and increase. There we go. I'm gonna start changing things up because I really wanted to provide everyone an opportunity to feel welcome. We've been through so much with the pandemic, and it's just time to turn over a new leaf. This is gonna be our new normal for a while, and our lives, just like when 9/11 happened, our lives were, we weren't the same. Our lives were never the same. We never enter our airports the same way that we did prior to 9/11, and I don't think our entry to society will be like that on a daily basis. So I wanted to provide everyone like a place of where they can feel welcome, and where they can feel like they can just be themselves. And even if it's a support system where, like, when I started, for me, it was like a place where I could be uplifted, a place where I felt like after a long day of stress, when I would check in the group, I felt so enthusiastic to participate because of all the love and support that everybody was giving to one another. And that's what really helped me show up. And so that's what I really wanted to do. And I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share screen. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Let me get out of my Facebook home, and I'll show you what is new. And it says September on the main screen, but this is gonna be our new theme for the fall, and that is turn over a new leaf. It is our Wellness September Wellness Club. That is what we're gonna be focusing on. And what is this really about? Let me show you. So I know that you're very excited about this, and so am I. I wanted to just share this video. I know that you've seen it, but I just wanted to share it because I know that the people that are going to be watching this replay are just going to be so excited. So this is what's coming this fall, and this is to help everybody break away from every enclosement or trapment that you felt through this pandemic, and this is what's coming.
240 million people around the world are runners. And you wonder, what are they getting out of it? The answer, the best runner in the world is not a cheetah or a horse. It's us. We outdistance every other creature on the planet. This didn't happen by accident. It's our design, and that design keeps us healthy. Running reduces our risk of heart disease, lowers blood pressure, helps with weight loss, boosts our immune system, improves bone density, and more and more. So if you're not one of the millions getting those health benefits every day, how do we change that? By teaching you how to run the right way with the 30-day breakaway. Here's the deal. A strong runner is a stable runner. A fit runner is a faster runner. So each day, you start with 20 minutes of muscle-building weightlifting. And then, in a Beachbody First, you pop in your headphones and go outside for a 20-minute fat-blasting run with your trainer. Or you can hop on a treadmill and run with her there. In which trainer helps you crush the finish line? One that is a total beast in the gym and an all-star on the track. Beachbody super trainer and national track champion Idalis Velasquez. Shot in both English and Spanish, she'll put you through fast-paced resistance training, followed by run training at the pace that's right for you. And that means if you need to walk it out, you can, until you feel like you're ready to jog, and then to run. And on the final day of the program, you'll complete a 5K. Yep, that's over 3 miles. And right now, you're probably thinking, no way. So did the people in our test group. Then, on day 30, they all completed a 5K, whether it was in a race or on their own. Every single one of them did it. Every single one. People who never ran in their lives. Now it's your turn. You are going to love everything about this program because you were born to run. So break away from your routine. Break away from your comfort zone, and even break away from your living room. This is your 30-day breakaway.
Are you ready to break away? Follow me. Let's break away together.
That is so awesome. I always get the chills every time I just see this video, because everything that we've been through and everything that all the stress and everything that's going on, it's just so exciting. I am not a runner. I hate running. But let me tell you, when I saw this, I was so excited because it's for everyone to learn how to run. And if you cannot run, then you can walk, then you can jog, or whatever, wherever you are. This program is good for everyone. I absolutely love it because it will train you with the strength training portion of it to avoid injury. And that is so key, because we don't want to cause ourselves to be injured. We want to do this correctly. And what best way to be guided with a trainer? And that is such an awesome thing that I love about Beachbody, is that the trainers, they know what they're doing. And when you follow them to the T, you definitely see the results that you are looking for. And so that's something to consider. And with that announcement, I have to say that because Breakaway is coming soon, and September 14th, they're launching the first sample workout for everyone to try. What we're having is unfortunate that it's only on one social platform, but on Facebook, our Team Eagle of Beachbody is actually, that's our team here in New York. That's for our region. And they are having this info insider group session or group Facebook group where they teach you, they guide you through all the questions, step by step, everything that you need to know about Breakaway. And so that is a great resource for you to get acquainted with the program before it even launches. You'll learn everything about it. You can ask me any questions, or you can ask the group participate. Anything in there, it will be resourceful for you to have. Now, I do wanted to let you guys know that I'm here for you to guide you in every step of the way, and that is first with our challenge group. Now, for those that don't know, I am a Beachbody coach, and my coaching services are free. They're free for everyone. I do not get a commission for being a coach and for coaching you. I do it because I absolutely love it. My commission comes from retail and from initial purchases, but nothing for supporting you, for creating the groups, for being there. That's free. And so I want to provide that services to you. One second. I'm on a very important phone.
Lock the door.
Okay. Lock the door. Sorry, guys. This is my life. All right. So bear with me. So regarding our challenge group, what I have to offer and what is in it for you is accountability. And it is not just me with you guys. It's each and every one of us. We hold ourselves accountable. Believe it or not, I show up because you inspire me to show up. When there's a person participating, when there's a person who says, yes, I'm doing this too. I'm going to work on my on getting fit. I'm going to work on improving my health, on my nutrition. That, as a coach, I feel responsible to show up, because it's not only about me, it's about us working as a team together to accomplish those goals. I have 20 more pounds to lose. You can't see it because it's all down here in my hips and my stomach, but it's there. And that's something that I'm working on. And so how do I do that? Well, first, by being part of the challenge group, our support group. It's a virtual group in which you can get access to through an application. And Elizabeth knows all about this. She's pro at this. She's so good. And I provide you with a meal plan to start. Because you may not know what to do. You may not know how to do it. And so I give you the simple tools that you need in order to start with our group and get acquainted, and until you feel comfortable to really take up a notch and invest in yourself and in your health. What do we have to offer? And one of the things that I wanted to provide is that I want our challenge group to be a safe haven, a place where it's free of judgment, a place where you don't have to worry about, you see, one of the things that I worried about when I started in fitness, period, because I used to dance for many years, and I was in a classroom, as in a group setting, and that was comfortable for me. But then as I got older and I started putting on weight and I started working and going to school, I didn't feel comfortable going to the gym. I didn't feel comfortable going to a gym that was unisex. I felt very uncomfortable. I specifically went to Lucia Roberts because it was only females, and even at times it was still difficult for me. And here with Beachbody, you get to do your work exercises at the comfort of your home. Nobody's watching you. You don't have to worry about, with the pandemic, who you're being exposed to or anything. You get to do it at the comfort of your home or your outdoors, wherever you are. You are your own competition. And by being part of the accountability group, I want you to participate. I want you to love on each other. I want you to really, really go in and embrace this whole process, because it's not easy and we need one another. I'm sorry if you guys hear my kids crying and screaming. That's just my life. So many of moms can relate to that. So another thing we want to do is to celebrate each milestone. One of the things that Beachbody has is that for every person that purchases a challenge pack or becomes a customer, I have to tell you that Beachbody has this amazing competition that you can join in. You have to take in your before pictures, because your before picture is everything. You only get to take that one time. And so when you complete a program, by then you would have lost tons of weight or have gotten to a major milestone or even a small milestone. We want to celebrate you. We want to celebrate every single milestone that you achieve, because it's not about being perfect. It's about the process. And we want you to know that each process, and even if you slacked off, when you come back in the group, I want you to feel welcome. I want you to feel worthy. I want you to feel and know that you are exactly where you need to be. And that is all it takes in order for you to be part of what I would like to consider a culture of family, of community. And that is what I want to be able to offer you guys, a place where we are cheering one another. We are learning from one another. One of the things that I have in common with Elizabeth is that not only am I a mom, but I went to school while I was working, while I was raising kids, and it was crazy. It was crazy, and it was just it was very hard for me to have that human connection because of how crazy my life was. And so we need that culture. We need to be able to support one another when we feel like we can't. because in reality, we really can. And so I wanted to talk about goals. What is your goal? What are the things that you want to achieve, whether it's within this month or in 2 weeks? What are your goals? And I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. I know that Elizabeth, you may be the only one here. But stop sharing. There we go. So I wanted to listen from you and just get from you, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? And how I can help you.
Me personally, I want to continue on focusing on the nutrition and the health, but I want to become a better me. I want to be able to live as long as I can to be there for my children. And then nonetheless, I myself have emotional issues with myself. I'm not comfortable in my own skin. I look at myself in the mirror and I really don't like myself. So I want to improve my self-esteem in myself, and I know if I become a better me, then I can become a better mom and a better wife, and I can also have a better life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so glad you touched on those things because I felt that same way when I started Beachbody. I did not feel comfortable in my own skin. I had so much work to do. And even when I had lost the weight, there was so much work I had to do here and in my heart. And it didn't start to come to surface until I did the work. And I remember, this particular program. Remember 10 Rounds by Joel Freeman, the one that I was boxing, that I was like struggling. I
Yeah.
was posting about it. Prior to that, I had felt like a big failure because I had not completed the programs previous to that. And so I felt like, dag, I didn't complete it. I felt less of myself. And now that doesn't mean that wasn't for me to feel that way, but that's how I felt. And how many people feel a certain way because they don't achieve certain things in life? Or, sometimes we have a different perception about things when in reality it's not like that. And so I remember when I started, and by me finishing that program, because it was so hard, I'd never boxed. Like at first I was just boxing like this. It was crazy. My husband was like, what are you fighting the air? Like, what are you doing? And I don't know what I'm doing. That feeling, that vulnerability that comes with this process. And I remember when I finished, I was able to punch correctly, and I was able to do things that I never did. And at the end, Joel Freeman broke down in tears. A professional trainer broke down in tears. And that's what made me realize, like, I don't know what struggle he went through, and yet he's an expert. And so we're all human. We all have our issues that we need to work through. And when I finished that program and I finished that level of difficulty, it wasn't then that I clicked in my mind. I said, if I finish this that I could never do, I can do coaching. I can help. If I lost this weight and I got this new confidence about me, I can be able to help people, guide them through that process and help them see that for themselves. And one of the things that I highly encourage, and I think that I'm gonna incorporate strongly. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I am going to incorporate personal development, because that is what helped me get over that thought that I wasn't good enough, or that I wasn't um, worthy. I struggled with a lot of unworthiness. I struggled with a lot of insecurity, and that a lot of negative. I had a very negative body image, and so I didn't understand a lot of things about where that came from. And so I'm going to start to incorporate that self love more than ever in our groups, because I think that is what we need the most. Yes, it feels good to be able to finish an activity, a physical activity, and improve on your health. But what happens on those days that we slack off? What happens? We have to feed our mind, with what helps us and edifies. For me, I don't impose my faith on anyone, but for me, knowing who I am in God and in Christ, and reading the Bible, that helps me connect with who I am in Him, and my identity, and understanding that I am worthy and that I have much to offer. um, that helps me. But everyone, I'm very respectful with everyone, and if you're open to what I have to offer, I will openly share it. But if not, I can definitely guide you through other resources that did um, help me during the days that really I had messed up, or I had slacked off, but that helped me get right back on where I started. And that's okay. Like, if you slack off because you have so much work to do, that's okay. That's fine. I want you to give yourself credit and give yourself allowance where you are, um, and where you will be, because those days will happen. So I wanted to ask you, like, what would you like to see differently, in this group, in this challenge? Like, what's something that motivates you, or something that you would be interested in?
Um, Motivation is these days are hard to find. Um, I'm really honestly not sure.
Okay, because what I will do is that we have different things. Like, I was thinking adding a podcast calendar, and that has all the free podcasts that you can go in and you can listen to on a daily. You can, if like, everybody is different. Some people want something new every single day. Other people, no, they just want to stick to one particular podcast. One particular person really speaks to them, so they just stick with that person, and that's fine. For me, is Bob Healy. Everything that he says, like, it hits home every time. And so for me, that's who speaks to me, primarily because he's Christian, and I am very aligned with most of the things that he shares. And so when it relates to network marketing and business, and being able to be there for people and be human, just be there and give support and love on people. That's what speaks to me. So that's one. Another thing is, I I'm not sure where you are with your finances or whatever, but if I can recommend a book, whether it's to rent or to read or to purchase, I want to be able to recommend that as well. And I also want to be able to do these calls too. Like, when do you think would you like to have, like, another check-in call like this, like once a month, twice a week, every 2 weeks, or?
Probably every couple weeks would work. That way I can like, it would help me.
Every week?
I would feel like that would help me.
Every week? Perfectly.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Every week. Weekly calls. Fine. That's fine with me. Sorry, I have a little animal. Like, it's my son.
That's fine. My kids are like knocking on the door and everything right now.
It's so loud. So, okay, weekly calls, perfect. Sunday, does it work for you? What day? Sundays.
Sundays are best for me, yes.
Okay, Sunday afternoons, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Do you prefer call or you want to do Zoom?
It does not matter.
It doesn't matter.
I like the Zoom thing works too.
Okay. Okay, not a problem. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So I don't want to bombard you. I think I said a lot. But tonight I am gonna go and I'm gonna reformat the whole group for this month. I'm gonna pre-post it. I'm gonna prep it. And as you go throughout the days, feel free to go in and chime in and if you want to invite friends, invite them, tell them, to be part of this. I'll have them join in for free, and they can stay free as long as they want to and as long as they need to. I'm not here to push, I'm here to motivate. I will be I want to be able to check in with you guys every day. And right now I'm gonna continue with MBF A, the advanced level. Megan Davies. And now I understand why you love Clean Week so much. She is awesome. She is really awesome. Like, she really understands how the body works. Um, I mean, I don't know if you experienced this, but even after each workout, I would feel that my muscles fizzling. And like they keep working even after you've worked out. I'm like, whoa, I still feel like I'm working out. Like my muscles still activated. And she really knows how to do it. I remember doing I did like 3 days of Clean Week and I was super sore. And I was like, this is beginners. Seriously, this is no joke. But it targeted in a way that it gives you the results. And I know I'm missing out something. I'm missing out something that I really wanted to say, but I want to talk about a little bit about what I do. I'm a teaching assistant for special education. I do this full time, and it's tough because I have to be out of the house at 7, and then I only have like 15 minutes to eat, and then I have to rush back in. And then by the time, even though I leave early from work, I have to literally rush home to take care of my son off the bus. And then you know how that is now with the pandemic. Strip him completely off, put everything in the wash, bathe him. He can't come into contact with anything. And then when he's done bathing, the second one is screaming. And then I'm feeding for an hour. And then after that hour, I get to do probably one other thing with the kids, and then my husband comes, and then bedtime is here, and then it's like, that's how crazy. And then that's the day has gone. And so I want to let you know that if I don't get back to you right away, it's because I'm in that crazy moment. But I will definitely do my very best within 24 hours to respond and to go in. Really feel free to tell any friend to be part of it, because the more people are involved, the more we get to see how that support really can impact our lives. When I started, my life changed because remember the story that I spoke about, the coach that was a military. okay, that group was like, I think it was like 10 or 15 people, but they were constantly participating. So it really meant a lot. And like, I never worked out 5 days a week. The only time I did that was when I was dancing in high school or college for hours and hours and hours. But other than that, like when I came to the real life, that wasn't happening at all. And so there is power when we come together, even if we do it virtually. And so I am hopeful that next week we're gonna have more people on this call, and I'm hopeful that we're gonna have more people. And you know, I don't care to do this for free. I love what I do, and I've lost 30 pounds because of this community, but I've healed. Yeah, and but more than that, I've healed the the person inside me more, and that I've shed more pounds on the inside than on the outside, and it's because of the all the value that I've gotten. And there's so much more to this community, but I'm only gonna peel off the layers little by little to you guys, because I don't want you all to get overwhelmed by it. So the insider group, you're gonna get a little glimpse of how our teams really work. It's a lot, but only take in what you can. Don't let anything overwhelm you. If you have any questions, we'll go over it, but you're gonna be really excited with the info group. So do you have any questions for me?
No, I'm super excited
Okay.
about it. So
I know, me too. So what I'm gonna do is every week, I think every month, they give us a new meal plan. I get that from my upline coaches. They give me like the new meal plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can attach it. If I can't attach it to the group, I'm just gonna send it to you individually so that you can have it. If anything, I could do both. So I want you to have the new meal plan and take it from there. Take it from there. I'm so excited. I hope you have a wonderful week and you enjoy your studies.
joy.
Yeah, there's joy in there. There's joy. When we learn new stuff, there's just, especially what you love to do. I enjoyed it while I was in college. I learned so much. I don't regret it. So you hang in there with your boy.
I don't regret so far, so.
You hang in there.
I regret the writing. It's the writing. All the writing.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't miss that. I used to break night. Like I used to go to bed at 5 a.m. Crazy writing those papers.
I'm getting up about that time. Just continue with my schoolwork and studies and.
Right. So, all right. Let me know whenever you're having those moments so that I can, just send love and prayer on your way. All right. So thank you so much for participating in this call. And I'm so excited. So starting tomorrow, I'll start working out and we'll just start. And you start whenever you can, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Send my love to the boys.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
You too.
Bye-bye.